coming never to a Switch near you. It's a new revolutionary Mario game. This Mario game will add new revolutionary features, like for the first time in video game history, the title of the game will come in a free content update. Can you believe nobody's ever added the title to a video game in a free content update? I mean, seriously, this game doesn't even have a code name. That's how revolutionary this feature will be. In this game, Bowser will capture Peach for the 8th billionth time. But this time, Bowser's only letting Mario take one friend to help him. Mario must decide wisely which friend to take. Well, actually, it turns out Mario had dinner plans with Doug Bowser or somebody. So he found my channel on YouTube and told me I could choose who he would take on his next adventure, as well as reveal his new game. And if I didn't do it, he would strike down all my videos for using his music. So, of course, I decided to make a video. So the rules are we're only counting characters from the mainline games and Super Mario 64 DS. Characters can appear multiple times in the list if they're in multiple mainline games. And that's pretty much it, so let's get into the list. So Mario Galaxy is one of the best video games ever, and one of the few things people don't like about the game is controlling Mario. But I honestly don't think it's that bad. Because yeah, there isn't enough good mainline Mario characters which isn't Mario, so we have to put some Marios on the list. And I think one of the best forms of Mario is him in Mario Galaxy. But it's not just Mario, because at the start of Mario Galaxy, Rosalina gives you a Luma, which allows you to spin dash. The spin dash is pretty much Mario's main form of attacking enemies in Mario Galaxy. And it's really the only reason why Mario from Mario Galaxy makes this list. Now, you could make the argument that spin dashing sucks because it requires you to put effort in and use motion controls, aka just shaking the Wii remote. And for any of the people that hate motion controls, I've got a message for you. Like, seriously, it's 2022, get over it. Like, seriously, for any game for that matter, motion controls isn't that bad. Like, seriously, just get over motion controls at this point. They're actually kind of good. I mean, in the prior game, Mario Sunshine, Mario sucked because FLUDD took up so many buttons. I mean, seriously, you couldn't long jump or crouch or anything like that. Also, when Mario Galaxy was being made for the GameCube, to spin dash you had to rotate the joystick. I mean, even for the GameCube that would be bad. In Mario Sunshine, you had to rotate the joystick to do a spin jump. I mean, but it would be even worse for 3D All-Stars, because that's like Joy-Con drift heaven. Like, anybody who complains about rotating the joystick in the Nintendo 64 days, like, seriously, at least it didn't break your console. I mean, it broke your palm, sure, but it didn't give you Joy-Con drift. Maybe that's even worse. Okay, let's move on before I go into another Joy-Con drift rant. Oh hey, look, it's our old friend Mario again. Look, there's a lack of playable characters in mainline games. But anyway, Mario from Mario 64 is pretty cool. Anyway, Mario from Mario 64 is way less restrictive than in Mario Galaxy. I mean, sure, he can't spin dash, but he can long jump and triple jump. He also gets an enhanced triple jump once you 100% the game. He can also dive, which you can't do in Mario Galaxy. And of course, the center of spotlight is Mario's punch and kicks. This is the only time that Mario can kick in any Mario game. Well, I mean, outside of Super Smash Bros. And maybe a few other Mario games, but at least in the mainline games. Also, there's like a really cool speedrun trick that you can do with this version of Mario. I mean, I doubt anybody has heard of this because it's like really obscure. It's not even anybody in the community talks about this speedrun trick, even though it's really cool. So anyway, I'm talking about a little trick named the BLJ. Well, basically what the BLJ, aka the backwards long jump, is. Basically, on sections like the endless staircase, you can long jump backwards and gain lots of speed, which allows you to skip massive portions in the game. This happens because Nintendo forgot to add a cap to the amount of speed Mario can gain while doing a backwards long jump. They probably thought they could just patch it out in a free content update, but then forgot that you can't do free content updates on the Nintendo 64. So yeah, the BLJ did not get patched out because of free content updates. No, instead it got patched out in a whole new release of Mario 64. Okay, this character is pretty different from the other two. I mean, the character's pretty obscure and you probably don't know who he is. I'm of course talking about Mario. Yeah, Mario again. For the third time in this video. It feels like more though. The difference this time though is that we're talking about the Mario in his newest adventure, Super Mario Odyssey. Look, I promise we're going to talk about characters besides Mario. But anyway, Mario from Mario Odyssey is like Mario from Mario 64, but with way more movement options. You can still ground pound, but when you press A after you ground pound, you do like a ground pound jump, where you jump up after ground pounding. Also, Cap exists, which allows you to capture enemies, and you can also jump off Cappy to extend your jump. I mean, to be fair, Mario from Mario Odyssey can't punch or BLJ, but I still think he's better. Even though Mario Odyssey is like my least favorite 3D Mario game. Has he gone? Please tell me you're not talking about another Mario. Oh my god. After all these years talking about Mario on this channel, we finally get to talk about Luigi. Let's go. More precisely, Luigi from Super Mario Bros. 2. I'm not a huge fan of Super Mario Bros. 2, but I can respect how they added loads of new gameplay stuff, like the fact that you can choose from 4 different characters, all with different abilities. And yes, I know that Super Mario Bros. 2 is so different from the first game because it's a reskin of Doki Doki Panic. That's common knowledge at the point. But what's not common knowledge is that Luigi's actually a reskin of a Doki Doki Panic character named Mama. That's like the worst name ever, but I don't know, it makes sense. Anyway, in Super Mario Bros. 2, Luigi can jump the highest out of the 4 characters. You can use this to your advantage to skip some portions of the level. I mean, most of the skips are intentional, but it's still cool that you can do them. Also, I know Luigi is like the best character in Super Mario 3D World, but I don't really care for this game, so I'm not gonna spend like 10 billion hours learning how to vector with him. Also, I don't particularly care about the 3D World community, if it even has a community. Watch out, little Timmy, the epic Fortnite player, because I know this is your favorite Mario character, isn't it? Because Nabbit from New Super Luigi U and New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is the first character that really changes up the gameplay, although probably in a bad way. I didn't mean to offend you if you're a Fortnite player, or I did. So Nabbit is literally just an immortal. No, like, actually, he can't die unless he falls down a pit. And yeah, that's basically it. He can also not collect power-ups. But after a level, every power-up you gain turns into an extra life. Like, seriously, why do Nabbit players need lives? like, it's pretty much impossible to die in New Super Mario Bros. U when you're playing with somebody like Mario. I swear, nobody's gonna die if they're gonna play as Nabbit. Like, seriously, don't play as Nabbit. He also has like 300 seconds to every level in New Super Luigi U, so that's lame. Also, Nabbit replaced Mario in New Super Luigi U, because of course it's New Super Luigi U, there's no Mario in that game. Although it's in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, and there's like 5 different playable characters in that game. Nabbit's so high because firstly he's objectively the best character in the game, even though he's like an immortal and it's only for noobs. Although something I do really like about Nabbit is actually adds personality to him, so that's cool. There's a New Super Mario Bros. U character that I prefer more though. At number 5 we have Toadette from New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Now, I know you're annoyed at me that I'm putting a character that created one of the worst memes ever so high on the list, but I honestly am more annoyed at the fact that this is like the 18th gazillionth Peach clone. Well, not Toadette, I mean Peachette, which is a power-up that only Toadette can collect. Toadette was advertised as the main new feature of New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Something cool that Toadette can do is when she's in water, she will do perfect swimming like with the penguin suit. Or I guess the frog suit in Mario Bros. 3, but let's be real, everybody wants to forget about the item. I mean, there's also Peachette, which allows you to float, and when you fall in a hole, you'll get kicked out of the hole. Well, kind of. The only problem I have with Toadette is, I guess, besides being more broken than every other character besides Nabbit in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, is the fact in Luigi U, Peachette, or Toadette or whatever, gives you like 300 more seconds to every level in that game. The whole point of Luigi U is to play short levels, and you're telling me that Toadette gets rid of the main feature? I mean, you can still play on the main game, but seriously, why does he get rid of the main feature in Luigi U? That pretty much just wrecks the character. Now we have like the most broken Mario character in the game, well, like, besides Nabbit, I guess. Because now we're talking about Peach from Super Mario 3D World. Peach is the slowest character in the game, but she can do something that no other character can do, which is floating in the air. She's also the only character that can float in the game because, of course, no character is allowed to have character, and Rosalina just needs to be a clone of Peach because, like, imagine a Mario character having personality, yeah. Well, I'll get around to ranting about Rosalina in a second, but, well, we need to rant about why Peach is so good, I guess. It's not really ranting, though. So, yeah. Peach doesn't really have anything else that she can do, but the floating ability is so broken. Like, you could skip platforms, fly over enemies, like, seriously, the possibilities are endless with this character. Oh, hey, it's Peach again, yay! Well, this time it's from Super Mario Bros. 2. The reason why Peach from Mario Bros. 2 is higher is because I feel like floating is more broken in 2D. Also, there's a character that I preferred more in Mario 3D World. But before we talk about them, let's go to today's fun fact. Peach is reskinned over a character named Lena. You know, that sounds a lot like Rosalina. At number 2 we have Rosalina from Mario 3D World. Wait, what? Rosalina from Mario 3D World? She sucks, why did I put her on the list? Okay, let's just go over everything wrong with Rosalina from Mario 3D World before I even try to figure out what the problem is. For starters, like a voice actress, whoever is, like Lewis J. Smith or whatever, she sounds so bad. She's like so happy. Like seriously, the whole point of this character is that people like her because she had like a sad backstory, and that got carried into Mario Galaxy and Mario Kart Wii and whatever. But your portrayal was like, yay, no! It's like, seriously, make her sound a professional or something. And like, seriously, she's way too happy. Also, she doesn't have any of her powers, like, seriously, if you're not gonna carry her personality over, can't you at least give her powers? Like, seriously, how hard is it to code a float? Not like Peaches, but like, just stop making her touch the ground or something. Surely that's not that hard. And don't even get me started on the official artwork. Okay, for starters, the pose that she's doing makes her look fat. And you know how in most of her official artwork she's either not smiling, or occasionally just half smiling? Well, in Mario 3D World, she does a full smile, which does not work with her hairstyle. I mean, her hairstyle is good, like it shows off her personality, but when you get rid of her personality, make it Peaches, and then make that the relying feature that makes her different from Peach, it doesn't work, once the whole point of that hairstyle was to show off how she was lonely and stuff. I mean, come on, she's literally a clone of Peach in this game. She's like the most unique Mario character, and then you make her a clone of Peach when she becomes playable in a mainline Mario game. Like, why Nintendo? Why do you do this? Blah. Okay, maybe I went a bit too far. She's not as bad as Jigglypuff after all. Anyway, Rosalina is here because this list is not based on personality or anything like this. And she's not that close to the camera, so you can't really notice how annoying she is. Anyway, you know how we were talking about Mario Galaxy Mario before? Well, Rosalina can also spin dash and is a billion times more broken in this game. Especially considering the fact that the spin dash isn't intended for this game. So this is the only way you can kill enemies without a power-up. In fact, it's better than most power-ups in the game, if not all of them. I actually beat Champion's Road with no power-ups with her. I didn't even take damage. I didn't use any power-ups because of how OP the spin dash is. I mean, it's still really annoying that Rosalina is just a clone of Peach in this game, and they took all the personality away from her, and she's not even a god in this game. But at least the next character is 100% a god. Yes, Mario, it is me, Casino Luigi. I am, and always has been, God. I have been watching you to see how powerful you really are, but now it's my turn to show you how powerful you are, and now you must die. Yep, of course, number one is Luigi from Super Mario 64 DS. Okay, so every character on this list had flaws, but Luigi from Mario 64 doesn't have any. Well, maybe one, we'll get to that later. So, Luigi has pretty much Mario's moveset, but when he crouches, instead of just doing a backflip, he flies in the air. This is so broken. You can achieve so many stars with this. Like the blast to the lonely mushroom. Like, that should literally just be called backflip to the lonely stream. Luigi can also run the fastest and jump the highest out of the 3 other characters in the game. And yes, there's 3 other characters in this game, and Luigi is the only character that made it onto this list. I mean, Luigi's so cool that he actually owns a casino in this game. I mean, seriously, Luigi collected so many coins throughout Mario 64 DS that he could build his own casino, like seriously. I don't even know if I would have 100% of the game if it wasn't for Luigi being absolutely amazing in it. But you're saying, Kart, Luigi sucks, he can't even do the final Bowser level. First off, that shows off how OP Luigi is, because not even Bowser wants to face Luigi. Second off, actually Luigi can do it with glitches. I actually took this video while I was 100%ing the game, because I refused to beat this game without Luigi. And as you can see, by running on the spot and side kicking or whatever, you can glitch through the wall and get to final Bowser. And also, Luigi dies in the credits by doing that. Like, that's so cool. Okay, maybe it's not, but like, seriously, Mario can't die during the credits. Well, I mean, I guess he can in Super Mario Galaxy 2, but otherwise, only Luigi can do that. The only problem with Luigi is that you can't actually wall jump. But Luigi's backflip is so broken that he doesn't even need a wall jump, honestly. I mean, Luigi's backflip is so broken that I bet he could backflip to the end screen. So let's go there. Well, anyway, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. And also, Nintendo cancelled the newest game because Mario refused to go on an adventure with Luigi, so sorry about that. I wasn't planning on this video being that long, and I should probably start uploading shorter videos. But if you're not bored of these videos, maybe you should go and watch the top 10 hardest WarioWare Smooth Move boss levels, because that underperformed a lot, and it was published last year. And also go ahead and watch the top 10 worst Mario Kart Wii tracks. Two really good choices there. But anyway, bye!